Stay ahead of the game with the MOJO. We got picks, hot takes, all the info. Mo dropping stats, crunching numbers, that's the vibe. Joe say what he see and feel, gon' decide. If you ain't tuning in, throw a flag on the play. It's going down over here the MOJO way.
For the Mo and Joe experience, where we don't know ball.
No, gosh, no.
God, no. We absolutely don't know ball.
I know nothing about ball.
Welcome back. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, rocking and rolling.
Rocking, rolling.
I say that all the time, and like people even at work, like, "Hey, how's it going?" I'm like, "Yeah, just rocking, rolling." They're gonna put that on my tombstone. Oh my God, a lot to go over here. I had to look up the Thursday night game because it was so long ago. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, things are just happening.
Holidays,
keeping us busy. Holy smokes!
Saying,
yeah.
Well, we'll get into our quick beer of the week. Hey, guess what? It's the Athletic Rise.
The old reliable.
It's the last two that I had.
I haven't had a chance. I am planning on doing a dry January.
Okay.
So I'm trying to avoid the liquor store at all possible. I'm trying to also do like the NA dry, like completely dry. NA and A. So
okay. All right. So I need the logic behind
because
NA dry.
The NA is going to give me the taste, and then I'll be like,
okay. So it's going to lead you to the
I felt like I sound like a freaking alcoholic. I swear I'm not.
Well, I did notice that too for people who are alcoholics and whatnot. Like these are good options, but I think for some people it could trigger.
Yeah.
I've
wondered that.
The real thing.
Because like sometimes the A's just give like I don't know. The best way I could describe it is as spicier.
The
like
A's.
It's like when you go for like a General's chicken and it's spicy, and then you want the spicy sauce.
Gotcha.
Like, friend of the show, Greg, says that the General's chicken is not spicy enough at Asia Grill. I'm like, what? But I think you can ask for extra spicy. I don't know. It's just that bite to it.
I get you. Well, we'll do something else in January.
That's true.
We'll do like a propel of the week. We'll just try different flavors for now.
Well, I mean that's fine. I could do that in A's during the show. That doesn't matter.
So because you mix them in when you watch football,
yes.
it goes NA NA.
A.
Oh, it goes A NA. Okay. So if you just went A.
Yep.
But what if you didn't have any in the house because you watch the games at home?
That's what I'm doing. I'm not even going in to buy more because I don't want to buy more A's because I'm going to want to. I have two more.
This is sounding.
I have two
like
more
an intervention.
No, I don't want because I'm going to want to buy them because I don't want to do it for dry January.
That's fair. Okay.
Because I don't want them in the house. That's the problem is when they're in the house.
That is fair. Okay.
It's like I have two more right now from Phantom Farm. I'm like I have to drink them before the end of the new year.
Well, I will say Saturday is my last drinking day of the year because my quota, my limit, is 12. Mm-hmm. I've already done 11.
Wow, you really nailed that.
Well, last year I gave myself 12 and I did 7. Mm-hmm. Hawaii kind of added a couple days. Sure. So Hawaii added 2 days, which because I wouldn't have drank in fucking April. So just because like I just try to drink for certain events. So there was a couple days for being in Hawaii for 14 days.
I'm impressed.
Or 12. I only drank twice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we haven't had. What was the beer? The Maui?
The Maui Brewing, yeah.
I don't think I've had it.
No, we haven't because
I've had the Kona.
Yeah, I want to do the Maui Brewing. We haven't done it yet, but that's because after what was it, September when I went to Block Island, I drank 3 days out there.
Right.
And I was like, I can't drink again until the crawl. Mm-hmm. So that's my 12th day.
That's good.
So
yeah.
But that's why these are clutch because on any given day, if I wanted to drink, I would just drink it in a day.
Yeah.
So that definitely helps.
I just don't want to go into the store because they now sell Phantom Farms at the place near me.
Yeah.
So I just don't want to have the temptation.
That's fair.
So I could but like I can have these.
I noticed that they do have these at like Stop and Shop now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Like wait, our Stop and Shops?
Yeah.
Because they're NAs?
Mm-hmm. I saw it today.
That's funny.
They didn't have them in a fridge, but they had them in like a little end cap.
That's wild. Good on you, Athletic.
Mm-hmm.
But Yeah, I'll still have them for the show because it's just whatever.
Okay.
They're here. They're not at my place. I'll just Venmo you if we buy. You're going to have to keep buying them.
No, that's fine. That's all good. That's all good. All right, so we'll do that. We'll do some NAs and
NA train rolling, but I will stop the A's at home because unless we go to the Super Bowl. Oh, wait. That's in February. That's in February.
One day I had not even a full can. I probably had like 2/3 or 3/4 of a beer because we beat Detroit. We were going to the championship game. My father's like, we haven't done this in 30 years.
Yeah.
So one of the 11 days so far was literally that much beer.
Right.
But I'm honest, so I counted it. But anyway.
What's Saturday?
Was it?
What's Saturday?
The crawl.
I'm
what number?
No, I'm asking. I'm explain it.
The Christmas crawl?
Not explain the whole thing. It's like, what is Saturday? It's a big.
Let me tell you something. It's the biggest event of the year. It's our Super Bowl. Okay, this is Christmas crawl 13.
Okay, I was gonna say, give me the cliff notes. But yeah.
Can you believe it? Yeah, we hit a bunch of bars and we drank and
we're merry.
We're merry. It's a jovial time.
Yep.
The belt's getting given away.
Right.
This year.
That's exciting. You should have brought it down here for that. Yeah.
Oh, I know. That's true. I know, because I was like, we have one more episode before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Or two. Two?
Two
before the end of the year. Right. But by next week, I will not have the belt anymore.
Right.
Unless I just pull the ultimate heel move and say, I don't, fuck your rules, I'm keeping it.
Award it to yourself.
Pull the Dominic Mysterio and just give it to myself. Could do that. All right. Last Thursday, showdown in the NFC South.
You got it.
The Atlanta Falcons over the Tampa Bakers, 29-28. Kyle Pitts finally had his late coming out party. 3 touchdowns. Everybody's ragging on him, but
he finally did it. Finally had a good game.
This leads to another conversation. So Tampa kind of squandered a pretty big opportunity here. Mm-hmm. And so did the Panthers.
That's the best. That was so Panthers. The door was locked. Here's the thing. If we recorded our show on Friday and I knew the Buccaneers had lost, I would not have picked the Panthers because he just knew they were going to lose that game.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Well, because the Saints haven't looked nearly as bad as when they started.
Not with Slow. How's he pronounce it? That rookie's been we talked about last week. He's been sneaky good. Sneaky decent.
Yeah. So Tampa still is in first place. So Carolina was in first place for 2 days.
Yep. Yeah, this game is for the division that they're playing this weekend.
7-7. They're both 7-7.
Wait, is it this weekend? Or the weekend after?
This weekend? Carolina.
We'll see. We'll get there.
We'll get there. Yeah, I mean, not a good game to drop if you're Tampa and you're trying to fight for that division. Although the Panthers just panthered all over the whole thing, but losing to a Falcons team that really doesn't have much to play for right now.
Mm-hmm. I think we said at the beginning of this year when we were doing our division picks that this is the last year the Buccaneers would run away with the bad division.
Yeah.
And we said look out next year. It's not going to be like that. It's happening a little bit earlier than expected.
I mean, you got to figure when New England played Tampa had just come off a bye.
I know.
And they were injured all year, but
I'm glad you're saying this.
But they were a different team.
Yes.
I said that was their most impressive win to date when they beat Tampa because Tampa came off a bye. They have Baker. They had injuries, but still, and from there on, they just kind of fell apart. I mean, that was a really bad loss on Thursday.
Kind of annoys me about the football talking or whatever is at the end of the year, say they finish 8-9, win the division, whatever. It's going to become, the Patriots didn't beat anyone with a record over 500. But at the time, they were 7-3. They were on a roll. That's not a Patriots thing. That happens all the time where people say that.
Right.
And you go back to their schedule, it's a little bit different.
Right. I mean, at the time, that was a big win. And, sometimes you have those catalyst wins or losses like the Bears last year.
Right.
And then us against the Bears this year. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. So, that division is up for grabs. I still think Tampa would probably take it, but I can't put much stock into their playoff hopes at this point.
No, someone's going to get a home playoff game and get shellacked, and that'll be that.
Yep.
So, good luck to the teams this weekend.
Good luck to everybody. Good luck to you. Moving on to Sunday. The Chicago Bears over the Cleveland Browns, 31-3. Didn't see much of this, but what I did hear about was there was some confusion with Shador's wristband with the.
I heard about that. He lost it.
I heard that they gave him the wrong one.
Oh, that's bad.
Coach. And I want to bring this up early so I don't forget, because if you're looking at, I'm not saying the Browns are in this boat, but they do have a top 5 pick right now. They're at number 4 in the draft order. Mm-hmm. But if you're the Raiders, sitting at number 2, most likely going to try to draft a quarterback, right? If it finished today, you get the Giants at number 1, probably not going to get a quarterback, right? Mm-hmm. They're going to probably put some stock in Jackson Dart. You have the Raiders at number 2. You're going to probably get a quarterback. Are you keeping Pete Carroll? Think about that now, because we say this all the time. What the Patriots did wrong, what the Bears did wrong, what the Titans did wrong. You really think about it. Mm-hmm. If you think that he's going to stick around, I mean, he's like 78, right? He's up there.
He's older than Bill Belichick.
Do you think he's going to be around at least for the next few years to coach your team, or are you done with that experiment now? Yeah. Because you really got to think about that. If you're going to get a quarterback, don't do what these other teams did.
Yeah, I don't know. They were trying to convince themselves that they were not as bad as they were, and that they had a shot to bridge and make the play. That they don't have that at all. At all. I mean, some people. I think I saw Nick Wright. He had the Chiefs and Raiders on the preseason rankings to win that. Chiefs to win the division, the Raiders to make the playoffs. So some people thought they would, but they're just not there. So I would just start.
I would assume that they would. I mean, you fired your OC.
Yeah.
Mid-season.
Yep.
Can't be good. But again, this is what I'm saying. You got to look at the Raiders. The Jets have a top 5 pick. Again, I know Aaron Glenn is in the first year, but you have to answer that question. If we get a quarterback at number 5, is this guy and this coaching staff going to stick around for the next few years?
Right, and what's going to happen is, you don't want the thing where you draft the guy and then you go 0-7 and you fire Pete Carroll midseason. This can be so awkward for everyone involved.
Yeah.
It just happened. The Giants, you listed them all off. So we'll see what happens. Usually I have an idea. Well, probably because the Patriots are so bad the last 2 years, I always have an idea who's in the top 10 of the draft. Right. I have no idea this year. I have no idea.
I just looked today to see some mock drafts. They had the Raiders getting a quarterback. What's his name? Mendoza
from Indiana.
Yeah,
Heisman winner. Did he win the Heisman? I think.
Yeah, they have them getting him because the Giants don't really need a quarterback right now. Then you have Tennessee at 3 that doesn't really need a quarterback. Cleveland, if you're going to put stock in Shador, but then you have the Jets at 5 and Arizona at 6. Right?
They both need quarterbacks.
So
we shall see. Arch Manning is going back to school. I did see that.
Yeah. He doesn't want any part of. Although I think it'd probably be good for him to get.
Yeah, it seems like he was they went 9-3. He was okay, but not great.
Yeah.
But it's also his first year, so we'll see.
We'll see. Moving on, the Baltimore Ravens over the Cincinnati Bengals, 24-0. I picked the Bengals. I was riding that train. That Burrow train, I figured at home. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, sir.
I said I was going to pick the Bengals, but then I changed my pick and said I was just going to go opposite you. So I'm a genius.
You are a genius.
I saw this going the whole way.
That's a goose egg.
That's a home shutout. That's a couple shutouts in a row now. You guys, these guys, the Vikings a couple weeks ago. A lot of shutouts.
I know, it's weird.
And there snow that in this game.
And the Raiders got shut out too.
Oh yeah.
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 What's
that all about?
That's fucking hard in today's league.
Yeah, now these guys are kicking 65-yarders.
I know.
Burrow played terrible. Burrow is being weird in his press conferences. Getting a little awkward.
I know, and I read an article earlier, and it was a headline, and then I read the article. So take this with a grain of salt. Anyway, I read the headline, and I was like, I'm getting sick of these little quotes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just
yep.
I'm not having fun anymore. And then it was a headline that he said something. I was like, what do you do? You should have get off the pot. But then I read the article and somebody had asked him a question. I think there's other things in his personal life, maybe with football. I think there's a lot going on, which is why you're getting this awkwardness.
Maybe.
Because I was like, are you just doing this to be the emo guy?
Because you just said how you get paid all this money to play a kid's game, yada, 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 and now you're sad. Carson Palmer did come out and say, essentially, get out while you can, because we all know his history with the Bengals and retiring and coming back to the Raiders.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Oh, the Bengals just seem like a not fun place to play.
I mean, I can imagine with that ownership group, they don't traditionally.
All I remember from them from a couple of years ago is that they are the only northern team, like cold locale, that does not have an indoor practice facility, like a bubble. They just don't have one.
Really?
Yeah. So the Patriots have that big old bubble. Bengals don't have one. So they're always practicing in the cold, which I guess could be good in some ways, but kind of sucks.
Yeah, not great. You want to have the option at least,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah. So, yeah.
I don't know. The defense needs to be revamped, and I don't know. 3 straight seasons missing the playoffs after going to the Super Bowl, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
This is, I mean, your hot take has been the Bills coach, whose name escapes me at this moment. McDermott. Mine has been Zach Taylor for the last couple of years.
Yeah, he was definitely riding on the coattails of some players.
And at this point, it's like, I don't know if he gets the pass because Burrow was hurt and it was a little bit of a lost season. Kind
You
of.
could have your defense somewhat ready to play. Like,
But
that,
this is
like,
bad. 20,
yeah.
you got blanked.
Right, and that's not a great division this year. If you just had a player who could keep you in it for a little bit, and Burrow did. Not Burrow. Joe Flacco did his best to keep them in it, but his defense was giving up 40 points a game. So you fired that defensive coordinator. Maybe you shouldn't have done that.
I know, but their defense has been bad for the last couple of years. First, it was the O-line, and then the defense has been the problem.
Yeah, but he went to the Colts, and their defense has been good.
Yeah.
So
something's weird. I don't know. I just, if I'm a Bengals fan, I can't be overly jazzed about bringing Zach Taylor back or Burrow's comments, because it might be that there's other stuff going on.
Possible, yeah.
But it just, when I read the headline, my innate reaction was, it's like, I'm an emo kid. I feel like he's just like an emo kid. Macaulay. All right, moving on. The Chargers over the Chiefs, 16-13, which eliminated your Kansas City Chiefs.
All I got to say about this game is shout out Jess, her hot take from a few weeks ago.
The hair.
The haircut was going to be bad luck. It was bad juju.
Man.
Bad juju, Smith-Schuster.
And it led to Mahomes tearing his ACL and in a game where they got eliminated from the playoffs anyway.
Yep.
Not great.
No.
It was an interesting stat, though. They said the first time in 27 years the playoffs do not have Brady, Manning, or
Yes, it's 98.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
That is wild.
I don't know.
So this now replaces his earliest playoff exit of being the AFC Championship game with no playoffs. Does that still how that works?
Wait, say that again?
His earliest playoff exit has been the AFC Championship game. That's the earliest he's ever exited the playoffs.
That still stands.
It still stands because he's not
because he didn't make it. I mean, what was the thing I sent you the other day? It was a thing about them in one-score games.
Oh, it completely flipped. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the Broncos this year. Yeah, here it is. Last year they were 12-0. This year they're 1-7.
In one-score games. I mean,
that's
also, I think...
We said that last year. I feel like we said that.
We definitely did, because I think that's what led to them getting the shit kicked out of them in the Super Bowl. They were doing just enough. They were barely winning these games.
Yep.
And they were on that roll of, I mean, they had some ridiculous, they were like 11-0 or something. They kept winning, but they were winning by
skin of their teeth. Yeah.
Right. And you see it here too.
Like a weird blocked field goal here, weird thing here, weird bounce. Oh, what game was it? Remember I was texting you? I was like, don't worry, something funky's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
And they won
Yeah.
because they bossed the snap, the Raiders. I was like, there it is.
So
not this year though, bro.
1-7 in one-score games, and they've played 14, right? So that's 8 games, one-score games. But the same could have been said last year, 12-0. I mean, 12 games, a one-score game, like that's unprecedented, and that's probably why they got the shit kicked out of them.
Yeah, and that's the Broncos this year. But they're winning all those games by one score. Now they're 11-3 or 12-3, something like that.
Yeah.
And hey, next year might regress to the mean, but we'll see what happens. He did tear his ACL, which sucks. Now that's like a 9-month-ish recovery. So he like went for a second opinion in Dallas and then had the surgery. So boom.
Yeah.
So 9 months puts him right around training camp.
Which is he should be good to go. all things considered.
Yeah.
It just sucks. You don't like to see that. I mean, Micah Parsons also tore his ACL.
Adams got the hamstring.
Yeah.
Parsons, that sucks.
And they're saying Devontae Adams should be back for the playoffs, but I mean,
Oh, that's good.
That's
Hamstrings are tough because they linger.
Yeah, so I mean, hopefully they give him some time and they can lock up that number 1 seed. But I'm assuming Kelsey retires.
Yes.
That's my assumption. He's getting married in June. I think he came back because of how the Super Bowl went, and they had this unprecedented run. Try to run it back, try to get another chip, and this season just did not work out for the Chiefs at all.
No, Gardner Minshew's coming in, and it's just now they have to play 2 useless games, and he's been bobbling it left and right. Hasn't been the same. Although funnily enough, for fantasy football, he is the 2nd ranked tight end for points. So he's contributing, just not to his usual levels. But that's also because Kraft got hurt for the Packers. Bowers has been hurt.
Yeah.
It's been McBride and then like everyone else.
But I've seen him drop some balls. I've seen miscommunication on the offense. They just didn't seem like they had it this year.
And he's got the podcast. He's definitely going to have his fingers in things outside of the game. Just do it, dude.
Before you get any sort of major injury,
right?
There's nothing. He has nothing to prove.
Yeah,
because
he doesn't want to. What happened to your boy to having a hit? Like,
Ertz.
Yeah.
I know, and I think they're the same draft class.
Yeah.
So
oh wow, it's crazy.
Where Ertz could potentially retire off of that, he's got to rehab and then retire. Where Kelsey, it seems like he's
if he gets an injury, he's getting married in June. You don't want to be on crutches at your wedding.
No, he's got nothing to prove. He's got how many Super Bowls?
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer,
easy
for sure.
So I'm assuming that Kelsey's probably going to retire.
I agree.
Yeah. Moving on, the Buffalo Bills. Now, when before I say this, you were doing something. So I don't know if you even watched this game. As I say, the Buffalo Bills 35, the Patriots 31. Did you watch this game or did you have to rewatch it? Because you were busy.
No, I watched the first half whilst cleaning.
Okay.
And I caught bits and pieces, and then I got in the car right as the second half was kicking off.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried to listen, but the 98.5 Sports Hub does not have the clear. It was not easy to listen to. So I got really mad, and also it was going the wrong way. So I just got frustrated and turned it off. Then I go home and watch the rest of the game at home. It was one of those funny games. So they leapt out to the big lead, 21-0. But their third touch, so Drake was great. The first 2 touchdowns he ran it in, that was awesome. The third touchdown was a long run by why the heck
Henderson?
Yeah, and the other one, and it was awesome, but it's also kind of like it's not good when that's all you can do, because the easiest thing, in my opinion, to stop on defense is those long touchdowns. You got to make them matriculated down the field.
Yeah, and when the Patriots went up 31-28, was that big Henderson run?
Exactly.
Right? And I see what you're saying.
And it's like we weren't stopping them. They scored 5 touchdowns in a row.
Yeah.
It's so if they score again, which they probably will, and they did, are we going to be able to? We can't have that home run hit again. And then their 3rd and 5 was terrible. I don't know what they were calling. Their 4th and 5 was terrible. I don't know what they were calling. So that was a concern. Our second half offense has been a concern for a while, but it's kind of been a little poo-pooed because we're always leading. We just kind of outside of 3 long touchdowns by Henderson, we haven't scored a long drive second half touchdown since October, so not great. But again, we've been in the lead, so we've been taking the foot off the gas. But what happens when we have to score?
Well, on the flip side, Buffalo doesn't have the best first half offense, and they have a really good second half offense, which is kind of what happened here.
Yep, and Josh Allen was insane. We're never fans of blaming the refs on this here program. They weren't great. There was one drive where I think they extended 3 third downs on penalties, ticky-tack penalties. I read something really good, actually. It was on the Marcus Jones pass interference. So the guy said, I like the Marcus Jones pass interference call. And then later on, the guy, Trey White, got an interception on Matt Collins, and he mugged him. He pulled his face. He pulled him all the way and then intercepted it. They didn't call anything.
Yeah.
He was like, I like the Marcus Jones call. And he said, I like that, no call. The only problem is I don't like them in the same game. You got to be consistent.
Yeah.
If you're going to call that Marcus Jones penalty or the one later on, damn it, our cornerback 2, whose name escapes me. I don't even think it was like, it was nothing.
Oh, he held him.
Yeah.
But I know.
Well, it got you guys earlier this year.
It was a ticky tack because they're like, oh, if they see him grab it,
Yeah.
they're gonna call it, which is fine. The other one was iffy, but it seemed like he kind of he impeded the route and pushed him right as the ball was getting there. I think that was the Jones one.
It was like over his shoulder, and
He kind of got in front of him and like sort of pushed.
Yeah, but he like intercepted. He was kind of making a play because he kind of intercepted it. They said that Shakir intercepted it when he didn't.
They called it a catch.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there was a picture of like Marcus Jones with the ball, and Shakir had his hands like this. Whatever.
I know. I thought it was a pick that they called back on a PI, and they said no, it was a catch that they declined the penalty. I was like, wait, what?
So that wasn't great. It's not, but it's tough when you stop a team on third down 3 times and you keep getting those extra plays. And I thought again, it was ticky tacky, but you were also up 21-0 and you lost.
I mean, that's the biggest problem is,
Yeah, but it's
21-0.
It's 60 minutes. It's a 2-half game. It was at home, but the Bills have been here before. We have not.
Yeah,
we just haven't.
I tell you what, though, I got to read the timestamps here. Let me find it.
While you're doing that,
yes,
I'll just say it was good that we fought hard. Like we didn't just get absolutely. Like a couple of years ago, we had the 1 seed, and then we went to the Buffalo, and we got shellacked by like 40. We put up a good fight. We showed them that any given Sunday we can beat them, like we did on Sunday Night Football. We just ran out of steam. Wasn't a big fan of McDaniel's play calling at the end. Hopefully they change that up, but we're still young.
I said, I believe right after this game ended, I said to my cousin, I'll say this. Now you're going to see what the Patriots are made of. Because, to your point, they fought in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're battle tested a little bit, right?
Yeah.
It's okay you didn't win because you split with Buffalo. You still have the lead in the division.
Mm-hmm.
From here, now you're going to see what New England's made of.
Yeah, and we said last week, if they don't get the 1 seed, it's not the end of the world. I wouldn't consider that like a choke job, but if they lose the division, it's kind of a choke job. The good news is, because the Bills lost to the Dolphins, we only need to beat this Sunday Night Football game against the Ravens. Actually doesn't mean anything. We could lose that game.
Yeah.
As long as we beat the Jets and the Dolphins, we win the division by inter-division record. 5-1 versus 4-2.
Right.
So we only need to beat them, and good news is the Dolphins just benched Tua for a 7th-round rookie, so that's a good sign. So yeah, like you said, that helped us prop us up a little bit, and in some ways, we missed Milton Williams big time in this game. That was our prize free agent signing, our run stuffing guy in the D line, and our run game was atrocious. And at the end of the game, we had 3 timeouts. We could have stopped them and get the ball back.
Right.
Have them kick a field goal to make it a 6-point game. We couldn't even do that. They just ran it down our throats. We need him back in the worst way. We need him back more than Will Campbell. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what they're made of. In a good way, it's nice because they got popped in the mouth, and now it's how you're going to respond. Everything was gravy when you won 10 games in a row.
And that's the thing. So it's good that it's kind of like the 2007 season in a way where you just kept winning and you don't really know how you're going to respond.
Yeah.
And those losses that you guys had were early in the season. It was like between week 1 and 3 or 1 and 4.
We started the season like 1 and 1 or whatever it was.
And they lost to Pittsburgh, right? In week 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So it's been a while. So going into the playoffs, it's kind of a heartbreaking loss. How are you going to respond?
Yeah.
Right. So now you'll see what the Patriots are made of, I think.
And I think they'll be okay. Like I said, we just got to beat again, we're on Sunday Night Football, which I'm tired already just talking about it. But we just got to.
Oh, man. The day after a crawl, too.
Oh, no.
And you got to stay up late. What's the work schedule like next week?
If it was my old job, I'd be off, but it's not, so I'm not. I do have it. We'll see. That Monday.
It's only 3 days next week.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So it's not terrible.
I'll be fine.
Moving on, the Washington Redskins 29, the Giants 21. I have to tell you, right, there's really nothing here. Washington snapped an 8-game losing streak. Great. I am so sick and fucking tired of hearing about Jaden getting shut down for the season. It is maddening. It's all over every fucking Washington reporter all week. Last week, because he wasn't playing, then now this week, they shut him down. Who made the decision? Who made the call? He wants to play. He's just so... Shut the fuck up. I'm so sick of it. It's like off-season football. I'm so sick of it. It's just... I understand it, but it's like... They asked Dan Quinn in a presser, right? When he said at the end, Jaden's getting shut down for the season. They're like, well, would this decision have been made if you guys were 10-4? No, because at 10-4, you're fighting for the division and the number one fucking seed. 4-10 is not 10-4. I didn't think I had to say that to anybody.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy. Like, he needs to play. He needs to play. Mahomes just tore his ACL, right? And now I did say with 5 games left, he needs to play. He needs to rest. 5 games is a lot. Well, he started that game against Minnesota, didn't finish it. They didn't put him back in the game. You benched him, or you sat him this week. So now you have Philly on a short week, technically, because it's Saturday. Then you have to play Dallas 5 days later on Christmas. So if you didn't play him against the Giants, why would you play him against Philly and Dallas in a 5-game stretch? Meaningless football.
Yep.
I was all for, if he stayed healthy, let him play the last 5 games.
Especially until you're mathematically eliminated.
And they've been eliminated for a couple weeks now.
Until the math says 0, I'm playing every single starter I have because you never know.
And people want to pretend that the quarterback position isn't more important than other positions. I understand every position is important.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's silly. That's
but you need to, let's not be stupid. Yeah. For a franchise that has been starving for a franchise quarterback.
Yeah, it's like those people who wanted us to take Marvin Harrison Jr. over Drake May. Like, go get the wide receiver first before the quarterback. Are you stupid? You're an idiot. Stop watching football.
Right.
If you don't want to know who don't know ball, it's those people. Those people are idiots. And now, as soon as you have the the reason they had that magical run last year is because Jaden Daniels pulled magic out of his asshole. Their quarterback.
Right.
That is just what, and the reason the Patriots are as good as this year, because Drake May took that next step. Their quarterback.
Right.
Jacoby Myers is playing not Jacoby Myers, excuse me, Brissett. Jacoby Brissett's playing pretty okay, actually, statistically for the Cardinals. They're getting their dicks kicked in every game.
Right.
It's the quarterback. It's the quarterback. I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. You need the quarterback. The quarterback makes everything. As soon as your season is over, next year looks bright because you still have a quarterback.
Look at every team that's going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And the Super Bowl teams and the Super Bowl winners. Yep. What do they all have in common?
Yep.
We're sitting back and pretending that the potential franchise quarterback is not more important than other players.
It's dumb.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
It's asinine.
I'm getting so sick of. I have to shut down my listening because that's all they talk about. Then it's this debate back and forth over whether the kid should fucking play or not. He's not, so just fucking move on.
I've been mad this week, so I have not listened to any of my shows.
You've been mad?
I was just too mad. The loss of it
made
me really mad.
Right.
Because like I said, I watched the end of it at home. I didn't feel good about it. Like that, it was weird. It's like that 21-point lead happened too fast, especially again the 10-year point. So a 10-point lead is not your father's 10-point lead, but a 21-point lead is your father's 10-point lead from back in the day. So they were still very much in it. And I always think of it to me, and I always think in my head, I'm like, you're just up 3-0. You're up 3-0. And they're up 24-7.
Yeah.
They're up 24-7. The Bills got the ball at the half, score a touchdown. It's 24-14.
Yeah, it's a 10-point game.
And then it's not your father's 10-point
Now it's not your father's 10-point. Yeah, then it's really nothing from there.
But I think the Commanders made the right choice. Mathematically, you're out. Get Mariota his reps, whatever.
I know. It's just whatever. We snapped an 8-game losing streak. I know some people. Huh?
You still beat the Giants.
We beat the Giants. I mean, the Giants are the fucking worst team in the league. They have the number 1 pick for a reason.
Yeah. How'd Dart look?
Not bad, but
they're just bad. They've also lost their number 1 wide receiver. They lost their running back.
Yeah.
They've lost a lot too. Injuries, man.
I know injuries they're a motherfucker. But and that's the other thing too. There's a lot of unfair criticism towards Jaden this season. Okay, he's injured, but they're also ragging on. Well, when he did play, what fucking they're like he played in 7 games. He only finished 4.
Yeah, let's real quick. Let's go down the list. Baker has been hurt. Pennick. So I'm just gonna go down the games. So right, all these are all starting quarterbacks. Baker's been hurt, but he's still playing. He's playing through it. Right, he's had injuries. Penix is out for the season. He's hurt. The Browns, Gabriel was their starting quarterback. He got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
The Bears have stayed healthy. They're doing good. Ravens, Lamar's been hurt. The Bengals, Burrow's been hurt. Herbert, he got hurt, broke his hand.
Yep.
The Chiefs, Mahomes just got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, the Bills and the Patriots, they've been healthy. Oh, look, they're both good.
Right.
The Commanders, your boy got hurt. Dart got hurt for the Giants. The Raiders are just fucking terrible.
It's just fucking bad, but Gino did get hurt.
Yeah, that's true. Gino did get hurt. Hurts has been healthy. Not great, but they're okay.
Right.
The Jets, they're just bad. Although he did get hurt in one of those games. Fields did get hurt.
He did. But
The Jaguars been pretty good, and he's been healthy.
right.
The Cardinals,
Ass.
and he's been hurt.
Right.
And he's terrible. The Texans, he missed a few games because he got hurt. Literally, I'm going to, all these quarterbacks have been hurt. All of them. I'll stop there.
Yeah, but I mean, no, it's true. I just think that because I heard this on another show, and they're like, well, you can't pick and choose when you grade somebody. Fine. But you haven't, there's not enough of a sample size this season to judge him. I said that about JJ a few weeks ago. Like, oh, he was ranked like just in front of, what's his name?
Oh, wait, God. Jamarcus Russell.
Jamarcus Russell. And like, that's not fair because he only played 5 games.
The problem with the NFL is that people they look at these single games or like very small windows and like that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. When it's a long ass season, we lost to the Raiders week 1. Look
I know. Look at the Raiders now.
But it's
number 2 pick.
So like people are gonna freak out over us losing to the Bills, and if I take my Patriots hat off, the Bills should represent the AFC in the Super Bowl this year. Lamar's gonna be gone. Burrow's out.
Yeah, Mahomes is out.
If you want to talk about choke job, it is if the Bills do not win that conference.
I agree. I think that is a good win for them, and it was a good, come from behind division win against the division leader at their stadium. I get it. But what they did the week before against Cincinnati, and the Patriots,
it's tricky.
Playing with a little bit of fire.
I agree.
But
that's a good point.
It's a good point because Lamar, Burrow, and Mahomes all pretty much out. I mean, the Ravens might make it, but I'm not putting much stock into that or them.
It's going to be a 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers who's going to be like your primary quarterback competition. I mean, Drake is awesome, but he's 23. He's 23 years old. Bo Nix is good. He's 20,
right.
Yeah, it's his defense. But we'll see. But I'm pretty sure, as I said that, like I'm pretty sure half the teams this year have started a backup quarterback. So are all those quarterbacks?
I know. It's
silly.
I think it's an unfair thing with everybody's like, oh yeah, Jaden was like a one-hit one. Shut the fuck up. Shut up,
idiot.
Shut up. But you know what's funny too is when you look at the draft order, Washington's 4-10, and they're picking at 8. There's a lot of bad fucking teams this year. Like, there's a lot of bad fucking teams. It really is. It's wide open because in the AFC, the Bills should be the runaway favorite. On paper, if you said Lamar, Burrow, Mahomes, all out.
Kind of reminds me of our the Celtics run a couple years ago where like the seas parted, like everyone was dropping like flies and like it was wide open. That's what it is for the Bills right now.
Yeah.
It's like you could see it in front of you. And it's funny, they fucked up by not winning that division when they should have. I mean, they still can.
They can, but
they're going to have to do it as a wild card. You're going to have to, or on the road. It's not easy.
No. I mean, your hot take from a couple years ago might come to fruition.
I've been looking forward to it ever since then.
All right, moving on. The Eagles over the Raiders, 31-0. I mean, the Eagles needed one of those feel-good games.
Yes, they're so lucky they had the Raiders right here. They needed that in the worst way. Holy crap.
It's just so bad. Again, if you're the Raiders and you're going to pick high, you're going to get a quarterback. Make sure that, I would probably think that they're going to move on from the coaching staff. Why wouldn't you? What is the reason to keep Pete Carroll and staff? I don't think that they've done enough here. Some big news with Philly, which might intrigue you, is your boy A.J. Brown. They're saying he is most likely going to get traded this offseason.
I would love to see that. But, the Eagles, who knows? They could turn it on in the playoffs and win the Super Bowl, and then maybe he's probably staying. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
he just won a Super Bowl, and it's still like it's not working out.
I'll take him. We need.
How old is he?
Drake.
28, 29?
28, 29. Yeah, that sounds right. He was drafted the same draft as Debo.
That's another one. I'm not sure if Debo sticks around Washington.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not that he's not good. It just I think that he's about 30-ish, 29, 30.
Mm-hmm. They tried,
and they're not going to want to pay him and Terry. So I don't think it's.
Yep.
Yes, it's going to happen. The Jaguars over the Jets, 48-20. Mm-hmm. Holy guacamole! Are the Jags for real?
They might be. Duval.
Duval.
I
mean, be interesting when we get to the power rankings. I 10-4. Not sold 100% yet.
Yeah, they're always going to have that Jag stink on them. But Trevor Lawrence, it's actually too bad I didn't have a fantasy game this week because he scored over 1,000 points in fantasy with his 6 touchdowns.
Holy shit. Against the Jets, no less.
I know. But my division win pick, ooh, that was a good one. That's
that was a good one. That and the Panthers could really pay off for you. But again, that division, I would say that the Phillip Rivers story was nice.
Yep.
But you're 8-6. The Texans are white hot right now at 9-5. They got a 1-game lead on the Texans right now in that division. So
the Texans coming on hot too. We'll get to them in a second, but they've had a brutal schedule and they're winning.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So they beat the Cardinals 40-20. My cousin brought it up last week. Like, I wouldn't want to play the Texans right now. And it's true because they started this little run and CJ was out. They had Davis Mills in. I kept picking against them and they kept winning.
I know. Yeah, one of those games was against the Jags. They come from behind. Yep. They should not have won.
Yep. So I mean the AFC is kind of shaping up right now. Yeah, it's just not the normal guys that you think of.
Right. So right now the playoff picture is essentially set because the Texans are the 7th seed with a 96% chance of making the playoffs. So in the culture on the outside looking in right now at a 12% chance, which suck. They started the season 7-1.
Yeah.
Woof, that hurts. Yeah, that hurts. So it's almost pretty much locked up. The bubble, everyone's eliminated. The only teams who are on the bubble are the Colts with a 12% chance and the Ravens with a 39% chance of winning the division. But if the Ravens beat us, apparently they jump up to a 47% chance.
Well, because they're only a game out of their division.
Yeah, so they're going to be playing their tails off.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you knew that was going to happen. Whoever wins that division, it's like the NFC South. Whoever wins that division, everybody else is gone.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's really just down to that. If the Texans bottom out and the Colts win out, they sneak in. But, yeah, it seems like it's kind of already set. The NFC is a different story. All right, let's move on to we just talked about the Texans. The Broncos over the Packers 34-26. I picked the Packers because you know why? I said Denver, not sold on you. Not sold on this winning streak. You're playing with fire a little bit. Big win. Bad news for the Packers is Micah Parsons tore his ACL.
I know. It's brutal.
You hate to see these kind of injuries. Like, you want to beat teams at their, when they're healthy and whatnot. It's a long season. This is the other thing. You talk about all these fucking injuries, and they want to go to an 18-game season.
I know.
I mean, what the fuck? An 18-game season plus play on Sunday, play on Monday, play on Thursday, play on Friday, play on Saturday.
Mm-hmm. More games.
Christmas, whenever day Christmas falls on. It's like, dude, come on.
Yeah. It is, and it's funny because this extra game has not really done anything for like playoffs. Like I said, the AFC is pretty much already set. Like there's that 18, that last game is not. It's not going to matter in the week 17, 17th game, whatever. It's not. I don't know. It's just not working. It's just not doing anything. The last couple of years, there has not been like a big game at the end of the year that I can think of in the AFC.
No, and if you think about it, right, Washington has to play Philly, Dallas, Philly. And it would have been nice to have a Philly game earlier in the season when it maybe made a fucking difference. Because now you just like, those are bum games for us.
Yeah.
The Christmas Day games look like shit.
Oh, my God. I know. Gardner Minshew, Mariota. Who are the other games?
I mean, the Cowboys have a less than 1% chance to make the playoffs. They're playing Washington at 1 o'clock. Then the other one is, I believe it's Detroit and Minnesota.
Yep. Oh, God, yep.
And then it's Kansas City and
I know it's Kansas City, but I don't know.
Kansas City's on, but it's Minshew, Mariota. Like, you thought you were getting Jaden Daniels, Dak Prescott fighting for playoffs.
Nope. And that is tricky when you pick those games. Like Thanksgiving is one thing because it's still early enough that there's a possibility there. But Christmas, ooh.
Nope.
Yeah.
Just
nope.
bad.
Yeah.
Just bad.
Bad all the way around. Still get crazy ratings, I bet, though, which is nuts.
So the Broncos extend their winning streak to...
And they impressed me with this win. Like, they did not
11.
win. It was a legit win, almost double digits. They asserted themselves. Bo Nix looked pretty good. That defense is legit.
That is a big win. That's probably the biggest win of the season because I picked the Packers because I thought the Packers were the better team.
Yeah. But then it's like this thing happens too where it's like, oh, you beat the Chiefs, but are the Chiefs even good? Blah, 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 blah. So it's like, again, what happens to the Patriots with like the Buccaneers is going to happen here. Maybe.
Yeah, right.
But that's a legit win over a legit team. So.
Yeah. Yep. And they're sitting at 12-2, locked in a playoff spot. Chargers are sitting there at 10-4. They have to be a lock for a wild card, right? They got to be sitting at number 6. Houston at number 7.
Yes, number 6. Well, I'm sorry. 5 is the Chargers. I'm sorry. Let me start over. The Broncos have clinched a playoff spot. They're the only team that's clinched in the AFC. But yeah, the Chargers. So then we got
at 5.
Correct. Bills at 6.
Bills at
Texans at 7.
Whew, man. It's weird. Like, the wild card teams might be.
I know, right?
Like, those are the 3 you got to kind of watch out for because the Chargers have really no expectations.
Yeah, that slow start is killing the Texans, really, is what it is. And the Jaguars, who saw that? And then the Colts completely collapsing.
Crazy.
It sucks.
I mean, that is one good thing is even though my team's out of it, it's still fun to watch playoff football. It's just not the same because I don't give a shit, really.
I forgot what game I was watching, and I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, this is the only sport I can watch, without caring for either team. It's just the way they
right.
Like basketball, I'm not watching the Lakers.
The Knicks win the fucking made-up cup.
I forgot. It's so I saw it on Reddit where they're celebrating. I was like, oh, yeah, that was
so
a thing.
stupid. The only good thing about it, if you're a player, is the more you get more money out of it.
Yeah.
But it's so stupid. They got the fucking
they made it's like a whole thing. Yeah.
It's so dumb.
Then it's funny because I just read today that the Knicks aren't going to raise a banner at Madison Square Garden for it. But the NBA pressured the Bucks 2 years ago and then the Lakers last year to do it, to raise a banner. So we'll see what happens.
That's so stupid.
It's so dumb.
It's a made up thing. It's like literally, all right, we're going to pick this chunk of games.
Yeah.
And call it a cup.
Right. That's the thing. Soccer's done it for 1 million, billion, trillion years, but it's also a separate competition.
Yeah.
Like they have and it's like they do play extra games, but you have your Premier League season, your regular season, and then you have cup games, completely separate.
Yeah.
And you play the same team. You could play Chelsea and Liverpool in the Premier League, and then you play them again on 3 days later, but it's completely different standings, completely different everything. It's
I just think it's stupid.
It's like a knockout format. This is just, hey, there's 3 games here in the middle. On every Friday, we change your floor, and now it's a cup game.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You could do that in football. Just say between weeks 4 and 7, you're going to be a cup champ. It's so stupid. It's like a marketing ploy.
It's silly.
I wouldn't raise a banner for that. And then they're you're celebrating
if the Celtics won
you're celebrating something 2 months before All-Star break, basically. What the fuck?
Let me just say this. If the Celtics won that, I would not buy the hat. And I love hats.
You are a hat guy. Stat guy, hat guy. But, no, absolutely not. You're only not even 2 months into the season.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're 2 months away from All-Star break, and we're celebrating a made-up trophy. It's like a participation award. Get the fuck out of here. Moving on. The Rams over the Lions, 41-34. Big news out of that one was Devontae Adams had a hamstring injury. I'm assuming they're going to try to rest him because they said he should be back in time for the playoffs. You might as well see what you can do without him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Puka's been scoring touchdowns left and right and center, which is not really his game. It hasn't been because Devontae's been scoring all his touchdowns inside the 5.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's done. It's funny, this spread was 6, which I thought was high. So as a gambling man, I was like, what do they know? I took the Rams, and they covered.
Bam.
They were not my hot take, but I did cover. I'm sorry, they weren't my money pick, but they did cover, which I was excited about. Oh, yeah, that was fun.
And the Lions are on the outside looking in right now.
They are
in
right
the
now.
NFC.
Yes. Sorry, I need to have my laptop back because once I look down at this, I'm like, I
got to keep switching.
I get totally separated from the conversation. Right now in the NFC playoff hunt, we have the Rams have clinched, and the Lions are the 8 seed with a 37% chance of making it. But if they win, 47% chance.
So they're behind Green Bay in a division where this week I believe Green Bay is playing Chicago again.
Yes.
So the Green Bay wins, they go 10-4-1. Chicago falls to 10-5. So they would have that half a game on Chicago. So they could go from 7 to 2.
Yeah, that the 2 in there, they're flip-flopping the 2 and 6.
That's if they can win, but this game is at Chicago.
Yep.
And I'm assuming that they are going to be primed for this revenge game.
Did that get flexed into?
Don't know.
We'll see in a second, I guess. I thought that would be, but weird.
I don't know. But, I mean, again, we said it at the beginning of the season, Detroit, oh, no, we don't know ball.
No, that's true.
We don't know ball.
That's true.
But we said, you lose 2 coordinators, and look at them now. Last year, they were primed for a Super Bowl run.
Oh, yeah.
They kind of lost a fluky game in the divisional round, and look at them now. Now they're sitting at number 8. They could make it. But then you have Carolina sitting at number 9, but they're tied with number 4, who's Tampa. So
yeah, they'll only be the 4 or out. They're not winning the wild card.
It's definitely weird. So technically, only 2 teams have clinched.
Yep, which is weird for this late in the season.
I know, because you see New England sitting at 11-3, Chicago sitting at 10-4. But yeah, I mean, mathematically, only 2 teams have clinched right now. Moving on, we kind of touched on this game. The Saints over the Panthers, 20-17. The Panthers had the divisional lead for a whole 2 days.
Yep.
2.5 days, and they blew it.
Yep.
You blew it.
Big time.
Man. So now they're both sitting at 7-7. You win this game, they would have been, what, 8-6?
Mm-hmm.
Leading by a full game in the division.
I think Slow, however you pronounce it, for the Saints, has earned himself a starting gig for at least next year. Get to see what you got with him. 2nd-round pick.
Yeah, and they have a high draft pick, too, which they probably now don't have to use on a quarterback. Yeah, they're sitting at number 7.
Yeah, but he's been playing sneaky well, so give him a go. And that, like I said, the next year, unless the Buccaneers are going to have to retool a little bit because Godwin's getting up there in age, Evans is getting up there in age. Injuries have been a problem, so that division is up for grabs next year.
Between them and the Panthers, you might have a little bit of a shootout next year.
Oh.
But yeah, Evans has got to be close to retiring too, right?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll come back, but he
signed a 3-year deal, but
he's losing.
Yeah,
Godwin re-signed with them too. We offered him more money, but he went back to the Bucs.
And he got hurt again.
Yeah, he's been hurt. I think
too many injuries.
I think he had a touchdown last week, but he's still getting older.
That is true. The 49ers over the Titans, 37-24. Where are the Niners sitting here? At number 6. At 10-4.
Yep.
They are a full game behind the Rams. That division's crazy.
I think the best 3. I think they have the 3rd best record in the NFC.
Yeah, because Seattle's got the number 5 at 11-3.
Yeah.
Tied with the Rams at 11-3, but the Rams got in already.
Yep.
And then you have the Niners at 10-4. And then you have the Cardinals at 3-11. That's wild though.
Yeah, Mac Jones kept them above water just enough with his backup play. And,
well, between Mac Jones, Davis Mills, and I would say Flacco, but the Bengals are not really in it. But, I mean, that's why you invest in quality backups or backups that you think can run your system because look at them now. They're 10-4 because of Mac Jones started 4 or 5 games. Davis Mills started 2 or 3.
Yeah. I'm doing a quick count to see real quick. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 teams have had a backup quarterback play for them this year.
That's almost half.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, wow, holy crap.
that's backup quarterback starting, right?
Yeah.
There's probably more that have come in not just for garbage time.
Right. Yeah.
Because didn't Baker come out and they had, was it Teddy?
I think so, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man.
saying.
I am saying.
You're saying and I'm saying. The Seahawks over the Colts, 18-16. Not exactly the game I thought I was going to see. The Seahawks sitting at 11-3. Phillip Rivers comes back.
God bless him.
I mean, didn't look terrible. Well, looked a little heavier than normal than we remember, but it's been 5 years.
I've seen the one thing I was mad about is that the national game was the Packers Broncos, which is not a surprise. But I really wanted it to be this
I
game.
did watch this one because I had the package. I was watching on my phone.
Yeah.
But it wasn't
all that.
It wasn't overly entertaining.
Yeah. I also, as a betting man, took the under 27.5 pass attempts by Phillip Rivers. I'm like, they're not going to have him throw it over 27 times. He threw it 27, right on the dot. Right on the dot. So nailed it. So
what do they know?
So I was 2-1 on my bets this week. I usually don't bet, but I had a little bit in there. So I was like, I'll just toss it in a few couple games. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Seahawks, for not looking great. Darnold has been a little streaky. Talking about looking at things in a microcosm. He was like leading the league in tight throws, and the last few weeks he's like dipped quite a bit. So
one it was just a crazy play. He literally had Njigba on a crossing route wide open, and he dropped it.
Oh wow!
It, like they replayed it like this might happen once a season, and it just went crazy. Nobody was there. It wasn't overly an impressive game, but what we did say last week was if Phillip Rivers signs, I don't even think he had to play. I think he just signs, and his Hall of Fame status gets pushed back 5 years.
His Hall of Fame status gets pushed back 5 years, and his health care gets extended 5 years too for all his 10 children and his wife. I don't know what NFL players do after the 5 years is up because it's after 5 years that whatever. I don't know what they do. But yeah, so that extends 5 years. He was a semifinalist. Does he get replaced by someone else? I don't know.
No, I think he just gets removed. I don't think you bring anybody else back in, right? You just kind of remove him.
Well, if I'm someone who was like on the list, am I annoyed? Am I mad that I lost votes to this guy who just came back?
I don't know. It depends on if you're like, if you're cuspy. I mean, there's a lot of guys that are cuspy.
Yeah.
But I guess he doesn't give a shit. I was even in my head saying, like, if he comes out and beats a fucking 10-3 team after sitting on the couch for 5 years, he's in the Hall of Fame.
Put him in there. Just try him. Give him his own wing. His own wing.
I'll make the bust. Put him in the Hall. I know. There's some of these games are going to be meaningful in the last couple weeks, 2-3 weeks. And then a lot of them are going to be junk.
Yeah, the picks are going to be tricky because it's going to get weird.
Yeah, and some of these games we're probably just going to run through because they're junk. The Vikings over the Cowboys 34-26. We both picked Dallas in this game. Did you pick Dallas?
Speaking of junk, yes, I did.
Speaking of junk, Cowboys have I think less than 1% chance to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
They are sitting at 6-7-1. So for all those MVP chance, maybe you should wait more than 4 weeks in the season to claim Dak as an MVP.
Did you hear what Jerry said about you?
No.
He essentially put him on the hot seat for his defense being so bad. I don't know, Jerry. Maybe you shouldn't have traded a top 5 defensive player in the league. Jerry. Must be nice.
It's Troy Aikman said it last offseason after McCarthy got fired. The Dallas Cowboys are not an ideal job for a coach anymore.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that landing spot anymore because of Jerry.
Yeah. It must be so nice. Like there's no heat on you. You're not going to fire yourself as GM.
No. It's the Dwight Schrute thing. He's his own assistant.
Yeah, he's the owner and proprietor of the Schrute Farms.
Right.
And the bed and breakfast that
It's
he
like,
runs.
so you're going to be your own assistant? Yes, I need someone I can trust. And then when Jerry goes,
This is his son.
why wouldn't Steven do the same fucking thing?
Yeah.
He's been a part of the organization the entire time.
Good old Nepo baby.
That is a Nepo baby. That's the ultimate Nepo baby. Because he's going to be an owner and a GM. He's going to be his own GM. Dude, what Nepo baby becomes an owner and his own GM?
Yeah.
Tell me right now.
Yeah.
Steven Jones is the ultimate Nepo baby.
That's it. It really is.
Quote it.
Just being born. I mean, he was, I don't know how old he was when Jerry bought the team, but he was probably already an adult. But he's just like, hell yeah, man. Job for life.
That's it. Because Jerry's never going to sell that.
Yeah. Oh, God, no.
And now it's going to go to him. And if he watched his father be a GM and an owner.
And isn't he already kind of the GM? Like, not
he's
like,
the secret assistant to
the
GM.
Yeah. He has
he's the secret
power.
GM.
He has power.
Right.
It's just so dumb. It's so dumb. You traded the best player in the league. Well, obviously, close, whatever, top 3, top 5 in defense. And then your defense is bad. And then
so you blame the defensive coordinator.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, their defense has been bad.
They've also had some injuries, too.
But, I mean, right. Like, what did you add to it?
Right.
You got rid of. And now they're saying fucking Diggs.
I was just going to say that, yeah.
Diggs is going to be another one who's on the outs.
That's starting to sour a little bit. And it's like, you gave that money to Dak. Then what he did with Parsons, he blamed Dak. Again, doesn't blame himself. The Cowboys make plenty of money. You're fine.
And now they're going to franchise tag Pickens. He's going to be pissed.
Yep.
CD's already pissed because they keep losing. I mean, it's a fucking mess. It's a mess.
They still have no run game.
I can't for the life of me. I just can't understand why the majority of Cowboys fans can't look impartially at their team. Every year, it's their year. Every year.
You just heard me say it about the Bills. I fully expect them to, or they should be. I expect them to be the AFC representative in the. And my heart doesn't say that, but my brain does because I'm objective.
Right.
And I know Josh Allen is legit. Also, his wife is pregnant now, so he's playing with that dad. Now he's almost got the dad strength, which is scary to think about.
He's almost there. He's almost fully formed.
Yeah. And they've been there before, but the Cowboys, for whatever reason, like Dak is the greatest of all time. Like I could say, like Drake did not have a good second half, but them, no.
But I can't understand it because like Dallas. I mean, look at that division. We could just look at it from there. Right?
Oh, yeah, that was my hot take. I texted you earlier.
What?
Remember I said if they didn't trade Parsons, they would have been challenging for that division.
And it would have it wouldn't have broke the streak. So, because people, when I say this, Cowboys fans are like, "Oh, what are you talking about? We haven't won a Super Bowl since '91. You won in '95. That's a 4-year span, right? 30 years ago, 30 plus years ago, right? You haven't had much more success than Washington." Based on the fact that you haven't even been to a championship game. We've been to one since our last Super Bowl. You've been to none, right? There hasn't been a back-to-back repeat winner in that division in, 18 seasons?
I know. It's so sad.
So, again, I say, like, Dallas hasn't had much more success than Washington. But at least we look at the team for what it is. Dallas, there's he's a cult leader. Jerry has brainwashed these people into thinking every year is their year, and this is what you get.
Yeah, he's like Snyder, but if Snyder had like charisma. You know?
Right.
Like
he's.
Yeah, I always picture them like in a wrestling ring. You know.
Apparently, Snyder looked up to Jerry, and you could see why because he nickeled and dimed the fans.
But he just had he couldn't. Convince.
No, he had no aura, as the kids say.
Oh, that's what they call it these days. Yeah,
aura.
Yeah, but it's charisma. It's charisma.
It's charisma.
Put them in a wrestling ring. Can they
moxie?
Can they bring people into the arena? Can they sell tickets? You know? And Jerry has charisma, especially 30 years ago. He had it. You know, he's fun at press conferences.
Yeah, sure. He's like,
but Snyder is just an asshole. It just looks like
he's just an asshole and he's cheap and blah blah. Like I think Jerry did some things that kind of helped the league.
That too.
Where Snyder did the opposite. Really, I think he set the league back, especially that franchise. But I don't know what spell he has over Cowboys fans, thinking that like it's gonna get better. I don't know what. I don't get
it's
it.
All about the brand.
I don't get it because I know fans of other teams that can be realistic about their situation. Ask Cheese about the Jets.
Oh God, you want it? Yeah, you want someone to be objective. Talk to Cheese. Drake May, you should have ran for that first down, man. You had it. I don't know what you're doing. That's all I got to say about that.
See, there's nobody that's harder on Washington than me.
That's true,
right? But I do it out of love.
That's true.
You hit your kids because you love them.
They make me say these things to them.
Right.
It's their fault.
You ever see Heavyweights?
Have I ever seen Heavyweights?
Yeah, have you seen Heavyweights?
What do you mean have I seen Heavyweights?
You've seen Heavyweights.
Of course I've seen Heavyweights.
When he's talking
on the scale, kid.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, we used to joke about that with Eric Caluscaso. Shout out.
Shout out, Eric. wonder if he's a subscriber. He should be.
But when he was sitting in the back and he's like, oh, I don't know if he was in the back or where the fuck he was, but Ben Stiller's character goes, how you doing, little Tony? Bad. Why are you doing bad? It's not your fault. It's their fault. It's their fault. It's your fault, and you will pay. Oh, shit. All right. Anyway, Steelers beat the Dolphins 28-15.
What's so funny is I remember Ben Stiller had become big. Had become Ben Stiller, like the Ben Stiller we all know. And then I saw that movie. Like after, I was still young, but I was like, what the hell's Ben Stiller doing in this movie? It's so funny.
And he plays the dad.
That's right.
At the end.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I'm just tired of seeing the Cowboys on primetime. I'm just so sick of it. Just get off my TV.
Get ready for Christmas. So
Christmas is tough. It's tough. It's already a game for me to watch, but if the Patriots are on there, I'll probably watch it next year because I feel like it's going to happen. I'm scared.
It should. I'm going to miss this week's game because we got Flex this Saturday against the Eagles at 5, and I'll be crawlaholics.
It's fine. Place with a TV.
Right.
House of Woo has a TV.
That's true. That's probably where we'll be when that game's on. And then Christmas Day, I'll watch this because especially it's Dallas.
You guys you would not have been flexed out if you're in the playoff hunt, so it's nebulous.
Yes, exactly that. All right, so the Dolphins are benching Tua. Not only benching him, he's getting moved to the emergency third quarterback. 0-6
now, under 40 degrees.
No, once I saw that temperature, it was just inevitable.
Smart. I was dumb.
Well, the Steelers also have some crazy streak at home right now. I believe they have some sort of
I still think they're toast.
They're
going to freaking continue this stupid fucking over 500 thing, which pisses me off. But Aaron Rodgers, man, he can barely move back there. You just got to get a little bit of pressure.
I will say this though, if there's any fucking year for them to just have some magic, it's this year. Oh, just because your mainstays are kind of out of it. It's a Buffalo.
Oh yeah, you're.
But you got like Denver and New England are new.
That's a good point. That is a good point. And I think Watt is going to be okay. He had he had
collapse lung or something. Yeah.
It was similar. I think it was similar to the Tyrod thing where he got an injection and they messed up. It's scary to think about, but it's wild because when you do think about it, there's 32 NFL teams. They all have like 52 plus, whatever players. Mm-hmm. These medical things are because people think like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened in a medical, but it's like these things are happening all the time.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes things happen.
Right.
Like when what happens to us at work, we hit the wrong button. When something bad happens with them, they puncture a lung. Like it sucks.
I know, but what kind of injection did he get?
I have no idea.
And he got it in.
Must have been in the chestish area, kind of like when Tyrod Taylor got his. And
oh, that's awful. I can't even think about that.
I know, but I'm saying like it sucks.
Yes, right.
It sucks, but.
We hit a wrong button.
Yeah, exactly. They hit a wrong lung. It's part of the gig, I guess.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the Steelers, this could be a year where...
It's opening up. It could open for them, too. Like, yeah. But I always make the joke of, like, they sneak in and they get bounced, losing 40-20 in the first round of the playoffs. But the first round opponent it won't be Mahomes. It'll be Lawrence. It'll be...
Yeah, right.
So Drake May, who they beat us, but we also turned it over five times, excuse me. But if Josh Allen,
if they can get a home game,
yep,
then maybe you make it past the first round this year.
So if I'm looking real quick, back to the AFC real quick. Now Bo, he started a playoff game last year, but they got annihilated. And Trevor Lawrence has been in the playoffs. Herbert's been in the playoffs. Okay, so I guess the only quarterback who hasn't started a playoff game is Drake May. The rest of
which is going to change. Yeah. So
there you go. All right. But yeah, you're right. It could be their year.
The Dolphins are in it for a lot of dead money with Tua.
Yeah, this is like a Russell Wilson situation all over again.
Bad. There was a video that came up on the YouTube, and it was like different jerseys. Like, oh, pause it to see where Tua will go. And I was like, oh, let me do it. You know what team came up? And it makes total sense. First one.
The Cardinals?
The Cardinals.
Yeah, it's warm.
Right. I was like, that makes so much sense. You're going to move on from Kyler. You're going to get Tua.
He's bad, though, man. He's bad. I've been saying it for years.
I know. It's not good. Great.
He's not good.
I wanted to stay away from him in the draft because of the hip injury coming out of college.
Yeah, that did take a lot of his moxie away.
Then he had the concussion problem.
He just looks awkward. I don't know if it's a lefty thing or if it's like he was a righty who trained to be lefty. I don't know, but
don't lump us in with that.
I know, because he's like a fake lefty. His dad made him a left-hander. I don't know why.
I could only see that you would do that if you wanted your kid to play baseball.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
there's a huge advantage there.
Yes. We finally beat him for the first time this year. But this is actually really good for us that he's benched because we need to beat them for the division, and now we're going to get play against the 7th round rookie.
Now, yours came from Texas? Was he Texas?
Yes. I think, yeah.
And Zach Wilson is now the backup. So it seems inevitable that Tua is going to get cut or traded or something, right?
They have a decision to make. Are they going to do the coach, the quarterback, or both?
If I'm a Dolphins fan, both. But I'm not a Dolphins fan.
That's true.
I'll have to ask Zach Goldberg.
I think I like McDaniel. You should ask Zach Goldberg. You should call into the show.
Yeah.
I like McDaniel. I like him.
You do?
I do.
I feel like you didn't like him.
He's all right.
Maybe as an OC, though. Maybe not a head coach.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not a head coach.
Yeah, he did fall apart late into the season a couple times. Now, he looks cold. He just looked cold. He just looked cold on the sideline.
Maybe. We'll see.
So, yeah. This this ties into fantasy for me. I had to stay up to watch this game because of fantasy implications, so I stayed up pretty late to watch this game.
Yikes. I did not. But if he gets fired, and for some reason, like, I think that there's going to be, like, let's look at it really quick, right? So the Giants' job is open. I think the Raiders' job is going to be open. Mm-hmm. The Titans' job is already open. Mm-hmm. Cleveland could be open. The Jets could be open. I mean, that's 5 right there. If they, I mean,
I think the Jets will give Glenn another year. I think they will.
But there's always one team. Like, look at Atlanta sitting there, right? At 10.
Does Andy Reid retire?
Andy Reid could retire. I think that there's going to be that 5 or 6 teams. So what I'm saying is Cliff could also get some looks, and then maybe we get McDaniel as an OC. Mm-hmm. We need a new defensive coordinator. Who knows?
Yeah, there's college out there calling for some of these guys too, like a Cliff.
I know there's a lot of college openings, especially that whole thing that happened with Michigan.
Oh yeah, the Michigan thing happened.
Yeah.
What's his name? Lane Kiffin left Mississippi State.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. Yep.
To go to
for
LSU.
Yeah. But yeah, the Michigan thing was wild. He was like fired with cause, in jail. Holy crap!
Yeah, I was like, wow, that happened fast.
Real fast.
That spiraled.
The Notre Dame coach might get some looks. I thought I saw in the NFL. He might get some interviews. So there's some talks about that.
That's true.
I mean, I just saw one article about that, so that could have been a whole. I could have made that up, but
I'm sure he will. But I mean, for what he has at Notre Dame, I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, it's weird because what's his name, Brian Kelly, leave or Brian Kelly? He left Notre Dame for LSU. I don't know why. I feel like Notre Dame is a good.
But then they let him go too. Yeah. There was a lot. I felt like there was a lot of firings in the college football.
It's all weird with bowl season. Well, now it's bowl season and the playoffs start this weekend, so that's exciting.
Yes, I will not watch, but
I'll watch it up on the TV during the crawl like I did last year.
That's true. I know. Well, good thing that Oklahoma's playing on Friday and not Saturday because John and Alex, man, I don't know how they would crawl with that game going on.
YouTube TV.
But they're playing on Friday, so Friday night, I believe. So
okay, all right.
I don't know who they're playing.
I couldn't even tell you who made. I just know Indiana's won, which is weird for college football because they're usually a basketball team.
Why? I feel like I know this. They playing Bama?
Oklahoma?
Yeah, they playing Bama. I know. See, my Wi-Fi sucks down here. I don't know. I feel like they're playing Bama.
Let's see.
To literally get off Wi-Fi.
Oklahoma.
Look at
Oklahoma.
Nothing.
Alabama.
Okay.
Friday at 8.
Friday at 8.
They barely beat LSU 17-13.
Sweet baby Rays. Shall we go to the fantasy corner?
We shall. Just one game this week. So I had a bye week in Cheese's league. Trevor Lawrence scored 1,000
Must be
points.
nice.
It was pretty nice and comfortable. But that league, it doesn't matter. Like, does not matter. I could get annihilated this week because her kicker's Aubrey, who can kick a 1,000-pointer. So he did miss a field goal this game, though. I did see that happen. He missed a field goal.
That's true.
Which is rare for him. Now, this week in my keeper league, I missed the bye week because the other team won with Keenan Allen and Dicker, the kicker, had a better game than Ladd. So I did not get the bye week, and I had to play the team I literally just played and beat. I had to play them in the playoffs. And I won 119 to 115.
Damn.
4-point win.
Wow.
And I watched John Cena's retirement match this weekend. Also,
Oh.
so I was watching this game because I had Achan and Metcalf versus Waller.
Mm-hmm.
And I was winning pretty comfortably. Achan could like have a bad game and still score 15.
Yeah.
And then DK caught like a 28-yard touchdown. I'm like, okay, game over. I'm going to bed. I wake up. Waller scored 2 touchdowns and made it a game. I'm really glad I didn't stay awake for that game. I would have been shit in my pants.
Not great.
No. So now I'm in the final 4. So I'm guaranteed to at least play for money because even if I lose, I play the third place game. Who gets their money back? So.
Oh yeah, whose jersey are you gonna get if you win? Who's your MVP this season?
That's a good question.
Last season.
Probably Achan.
Yeah.
Probably Achan. Although I did pick up Wilson in free agency, and he's been fucking a rock star. I just hope.
Do you get to pick the player that was your MVP, or does the league say, "Oh, this was your best"?
The commissioner usually will talk about it a little bit and be like, "What do you think?" Or I was thinking this person. It'd probably be Achan because he's been my MVP.
There you go.
Yeah, pretty comfortably. Yeah.
Not bad.
Yep. So that was it. That was this one game this week, and I think that's where. And if I lose next week, then we're toast. We got no more fantasy corner.
I know the fantasy corner is going to be ending soon. I was in the playoffs in the OG league. I don't know how I made it. I went on a fucking run. Made it. Lost by less than 4 points.
Oh no!
It was like 3.8. I lost by.
No.
I know the death shrouds. Sad.
Death comes for us all.
Death comes for us all. Every man has to face it alone. And the death shrouds face their death alone. And then in the Cheese League, I didn't make the playoffs. The Boof Troop. I beat Cheese this week, but it's really for nothing. It's just to not be in last place. I
don't
guess.
know if Cheese has ever missed the playoffs, so this is big for him. He must be so mad.
Well, in the OG League, he's playing Greg this week.
So what is the OG League?
We call it the OG League because then we started the XFL, the Cheese League. So we call it the OG League. It's just Greg, me, Cheese, and then a bunch of people that I think Greg knows.
Oh, okay.
I don't know any of these people except them two. Greg's dad used to be in it. I think his sister used to be in it. But it's just a bunch of people I don't know. So we just call it the OG League.
Okay.
But yeah, he's playing Greg in this semifinal round, I guess, or whatever, right? So I'm sure he'll be. He doesn't care. He just wants to win. Doesn't matter if it's the Cheese League or the OG League. He just wants to win, which I appreciate.
I am playing Laura in the playoffs this week coming up for the Cheese League. I want to win that league because I want Cheese
to bring the trophy
right here and present that trophy.
Okay, well that's the deal. I will let him know. He was supposed to do it last year.
I'll let him know on Saturday.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're gonna come.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell Laura to throw the match. Although she probably wants to win it.
She might not need to.
She's mad because she lost the world championship last year. She had it in her grasp.
That is true. Well, that was the other thing. So Mel was up. I don't know what happened. She was up, and I think she would have had to play Alex if she beat Bill. But something happened. I forget, who the hell did she have at quarter? I think she had Drake. She was winning for a little while, and then it just kind of bottomed out. So I think both of her quarterbacks did not do well.
As long as Aubrey doesn't kick a 60-yard field goal, I should be okay.
You should win.
I'm concerned.
It seemed like the two best teams in that league were you and Alex. So it would be fitting if that was the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he even messaged me, and I didn't know it was that Alex. I didn't realize because I don't think I knew his last name. And I was like, he's like, oh, it's a Super Bowl preview or something like that. I was like, ha ha ha. I forgot why I lost.
Well, then you guys can talk about your potential Super Bowl on Saturday too.
I was like, don't count your chickens before they hatch.
That's true because Laura last year,
it ain't over. Her team was like rolling.
I know
it ain't over till it's over.
It's true, but could happen.
Could happen.
Do you? I know you don't have a hot take. Do you have a hot take? Do you have a hot take?
I do.
Okay.
It's not about the Patriots.
Yes.
It's not about the Commanders.
Yes. Is it about the Chiefs?
It's not about the Chiefs.
Is it about Mahomes?
It's not about Mahomes.
Kelsey? Taylor Swift?
She did do her victory lap, though, about Mahomes. She was very proud of herself. We have seen the best of Lamar Jackson.
I think great. Not that he's not an MVP caliber quarterback. It's just, I think I can't picture the Ravens getting over the hump.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's him. I don't know if that's him in his injuries or if it's Harbaugh. I just don't see, like, that was your Super Bowl pick. I just can't see them for whatever reason.
Yeah. And he has changed his game, so he's not just a running quarterback, but I have heard and read that they designed that offense specifically around him and what happens when a quarterback who's faster than the average quarterback loses a step or a step and a half. You know, he had a rushing touchdown. I don't know if he had one this week. We had one the week before. It was his first one since week 1. So what happens when he loses that step?
I don't know, because I think that could be one of those things where you're kind of burning his prime by not getting over this.
He also takes a lot of hits. So we'll see. It's a good one.
That's a hot take.
Ravens fans won't be happy about it, but fuck them.
Listen, don't get mad at us. Get mad at Jess.
That's true.
We don't know ball, but the hot takes is a whole other thing.
It's a whole other segment. She knows ball. We do not know ball. She also posts our TikToks. Thank you.
It's true. And I can only imagine what's being spewed.
I don't know. I
haven't
asked her lately, actually.
TikToks.
I haven't asked her. She did say, whatever. I forget.
Some bullshit. Probably.
Some dumb idiots. And they're like, oh, you're talking about dumb idiot. You're the dumb idiot. You don't know ball, bro.
You don't know ball. Let's make some picks.
It's just true. We don't know anything about anything.
We're just stupid idiots. Before you get into this, I went 10-6 last week, which I thought I was having a better week than I actually had. Right now, I'm 145, 78, and 1.
I went 9-7. Wasn't a good week for me. I don't know what my total thing is because I fudged it up somehow, and I don't know how, and I got to fix it.
I think I thought I was having a better week because Washington beat the Giants, but I picked the Giants. So I think that kind of fucked me up.
Oh, man. My picks the last few weeks have not been great. So I was 9-7 this week. I was 10-6, 11. I actually haven't been too terrible, but I definitely messed up one of those weeks, and I gotta find out where I bleeped up because I did somewhere. I'm pretty sure you're still leading, but I'll get that fixed before the end of the regular season so we could.
Yeah, I think it was pretty close.
It was very close.
Within like a couple games.
It was very, very close. Right now, the 68 Ventures Bowl is being played. Delaware is beating.
God, this stupid shit.
UL? Oh, Louisiana. So dumb.
What's your favorite one? The
Pop-Tart Bowl.
So stupid.
Who's playing in the Pop-Tart Bowl?
It's so stupid. It's like, I just don't like this. It's like corporate America.
Bowl.
It's fine. I just don't.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Pop-Tarts Bowl, excuse me. Oh, wow. Pop-Tarts Bowl launches live voting for the biggest sacrifice ever later this month. That's right. BYU's playing in the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
They get sacrificed? What does that mean?
They put the Pop-Tart in the toaster. They cook them, and they eat them. I don't know how they do it.
So what? That's a sacrifice? It's just called eating food.
Well, I think there's a mascot, so I think they kill someone.
Oh, that would make sense. So it's like the Coliseum.
Yeah, sort of.
Got it.
Oh, Jesus.
That's way more fun. Totally, yeah.
All right, here we go. On to week 16. Wow. That's crazy.
What a game.
What a game. The week of the Saturday games come into play this week around. All right, here we go. Thursday, December 18th. Probably the biggest Thursday night football game in the history of Thursday night football. Right?
It's got to be 2 11-3 teams.
Yeah, 8:15 p.m. on Prime Video. We have the 11-3 Rams traveling to the 11-3 Seahawks. The Seahawks are 1.5-point favorites.
I'm worried about Devontae not being there, but also there was some report about the Ram. Not that they have to travel far, but the Rams delayed flight.
Oh yeah, what's that all about?
I don't know.
They had like a mechanical issue. Might have had to get some like alternate travel plans in place. Can't find another charter flight for all those big boys.
But also, the Seattle was at home against the Colts, who started a quarterback that hasn't played in 5 years.
Right.
And they did not impress me.
I know who I'm taking.
Go ahead. Tell me.
I'm taking the Rams.
Yeah.
Darnold. What's going on, Darnold? What's going on, pal?
It wasn't an impressive win against the Colts, I'll say that. From a team that had the firepower, I may tend to lean towards the Rams too on this one, but I think it'll be close.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the Rams. I don't know. Devontae, plane issues.
Wait, so you are taking the Rams? that sounded the opposite. Okay. Saturday, December 20th, 5 o'clock on Fox.
I'm still like debating it in my head.
Too late. I'm already moving on. 5 o'clock on Fox on Saturday, the crawl. I thought this was the 3 Saturday games. No,
I don't know, but you got a really good fucking game at night that I'm going to completely miss.
Yeah, they'll be on TV at a bar. During the Festive Crawl 13, the West Warwick, what's the official name?
West Warwick Christmas Crawl.
West Warwick Christmas Crawl 13.
Christmas Crawl 13.
Shout out West Warwick. I was in West Warwick the other day.
That's right. You will be back on Saturday.
That's right. I went to Dunkin' Donuts, and same as it ever was.
It's, you know.
The best part was, let me say this real quick. So we had to go run out for cleaning supplies because we had to clear some stuff out for my father to return home. And my brother, Darren, who flew up from Florida, he's like, oh, where do you want to go? I'm like, well, we can go to the Family General right here, or the Dollar General here, the Dollar Tree up the street, or
Family Dollar.
Or the Family Dollar. Dollar General, Family Dollar, or Dollar Tree, all within a 1 mile radius.
It's less. It's probably like a quarter. They're like neighbors. It's the most West Warwick thing I've ever seen. It's so crazy.
It's insane. It's insane. And I'm like, I walk in, and I've gone to Dollar Tree because there's one near my house, and I've gone there for like quick things sometimes. But I walk into Family Dollar, which I'm pretty sure that's where we went. I'm like, this place is like a fucking grocery store. There's like shit everywhere. They do have a lot of stuff here. This is great. But yeah.
I'm more of a Dollar Tree guy for
I like Dollar Tree.
Wrapping paper, gift bags, and shit like that.
Last year I took Braden there to buy Christmas gifts for people to like train him, but to like show him like it's not just about getting gifts. Like go pick a gift for someone. Go find something. So he bought like little bells for his grandparents, and bought my mom like a what are they called? Like you put them in water and they expand. Like he bought one of those for her.
Like the little like squishy. Yeah.
But like it's because it's cute. He's like, I'm buying a gift and he wraps it, and it's like adorable, and it's
teach him early.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I like Dollar Tree. There's one near us. I have read that you should buy cleaning supplies at dollar stores because it's the same shit and it's just cheaper.
It's cheaper, yeah. It's actually should be called $1.25 store though, because everything's $1.25.
And also Family Dollar, everything's like
$5.
Yeah, it's like $5 below essentially. It's like $5. Yeah. But yeah, that's what's work for you. Dollar General. I'm saying them all wrong. Family Dollar, Dollar General, Dollar Tree.
Bam. Just 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
If you don't, if one doesn't have it, you got 2 other options.
If you miss the turn, just keep on. There'll be another one on the right. If you miss that turn, there's another one on your right.
It's like worse than the Dunkins. There's a Dunkin' there. There's a Dunkin' on Providence Street. Yeah. Then you get onto Route 2. There's a drive-through Dunkin'. Then there's a walk-in only Dunkin' right down the street.
Is that still there?
Oh yeah, it's gone.
Yeah,
that's right.
But it's so funny because they had the walk-in only Dunkin'. I was like, that's so weird. There's no drive-through, and they built a drive-through only.
Well, because that used to be Starbucks. The reason why that walk-in one was only a walk-in is because the house next door refused to sell, so they could make that a drive-through.
I did not know that.
And now it's like a T-Mobile.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Yeah. When the flood happened, was it the flood? Remember the flood? The Great Flood of 2010 or whatever year it was.
I do remember.
Yeah. There's like so wasn't that? It must have been that. So like Route 2. Yeah, it all flooded. That's right. And you couldn't take. That's right. You couldn't go straight. So I used to go straight through there with the T-Mobile or at the time Dunkin'.
Oh, East Ave.
Yeah, right near your mother's house. I used to go straight there, but it was closed because it all flooded over there.
Yeah.
So you couldn't go through. So everyone turned left onto Route 2. But that house, there's a little street there. Boop. And I used to always take that little street and pop right out. I always felt like kind of a dick, but it got me home a lot faster.
Hey, fuck it. It works.
Yeah.
Do the same thing. The East Ave sucks. That road fucking, it's like East Ave, Mineral Spring, fucking terrible.
Miserable spring.
Yeah, terrible.
Terrible. All right, that's your West Woke Minute. So December 20th, 5 o'clock on Fox, we have the 9-5 Philadelphia Eagles traveling to the 4-10 Washington Commanders.
Let's not kid
the
ourselves.
Eagles.
Don't overthink this
The
here.
Eagles are 6.5 point favorites. I was gonna overthink it, but you think of the Eagles? You think
No,
the Eagles? Okay,
Eagles.
We'll go Eagles.
Don't overthink this
We're
one.
going
at all.
Eagles. They're making that push, although the Cowboys losing kind of made it easier for them, so they're just gonna waltz their way in.
You're
8:20 on Fox. We have the 9-4-1 Packers traveling to the 10-4 Bears. The Bears are 1.5 point favorites. This game could decide the NFC North.
I'm going to tell you, the Bears have been winning. They've been rolling. Packers lost. I mean, I really thought that they were the better team against Denver, and maybe they still are, but the Micah injury isn't great. I'm going to take the Bears here, surprisingly.
I'll take the Packers. My AFC pick. Ride or die.
Your AFC pick, the Packers.
NFC, excuse me. NFC pick. My AFC pick, don't worry.
Dude, I don't understand. You picked your picks every week, and you ragged on me last year for picking Washington.
The Ravens I picked because I'm like, they have to win or they miss the playoffs. The Packers Packers just beat the Bears last week. I thought the Bears played them tough, but hey, it's like.
But the Bears are at home, and there's no Micah. That's what's leading to my picking Chicago.
This is kind of like the Patriots-Bills game, where like the Bills have been there before. The Packers have been to the playoffs the last couple of years. This is gonna be a playoff atmosphere. Bears haven't done
It
that
was
yet.
last week too, though.
And they lost.
I know. Well, they were on the road, but they played them pretty close.
It was pretty close. Sunday, December 21st, the 10-4 Bills are traveling to the 3-11 Browns. 1 o'clock on CBS. The Bills are 10.5 point favorites. The Bills might win this game by 100.
Maybe 102.
Yeah. The safety.
Right. It's bound to happen if they give Shador the wrong fucking wristband again. Which, bro, fired on the spot. Fired on the spot. You gave my quarterback the wrong fucking wristband. What are you, retarded?
Yeah.
Give me the Bills here.
Yeah, I'll take the Bills. 1 o'clock on Fox. We have the 10-4 Chargers traveling to the 6-7-1 Cowboys. The Cowboys are 2.5 point favorites.
Yeah, that home cooking that you lost to Minnesota. Give me the Chargers.
Give me the Chargers.
Oh,
Last week we said that too, where the Chiefs were favored against the Chargers. Like, oh boy, 4.5 point favorite. Losers.
Yeah, get out of here.
Get out of here. Get idiots.
Losers.
Chargers. Chargers. Oh, this game will be fun. 1 o'clock on CBS. We have the 6-8 Chiefs. Recently eliminated from the playoffs against the 2-12 Titans. Chiefs are 3-point favorites.
Man, without that Mahomes, you guys are already playing with fire. Give me the Titans in this one at home. Going 3-12, baby.
I like it. 1 o'clock on CBS. We have
Did you pick?
Nope.
Okay.
I'll take the Chiefs.
Okay.
1 o'clock on CBS. We have the 4-10 Bengals traveling to the 6-8 Dolphins. The Bengals are 4.5 point favorites. Tua is not playing. I'll take the Bengals.
That's pretty sad that without Tua, without Tyreek, Burrow's back, you only have a 4.5 point. What the fuck? Give me the Bengals.
1 o'clock on CBS. We have the 3-11 Jets traveling to the 4-10 Saints. Saints are 4.5 point favorites. I've been liking taking the Saints.
Saints are rolling, baby. They got a big win against the Panthers. The Jets look like poop still. Give me the Saints.
1 o'clock on Fox. We have the 6-8 Vikings traveling to the 2-12 Giants. The Vikings are 3-point favorites.
What's the weather?
Mild.
Oh, the weather outside is what?
The weather outside is weather. I'm looking.
Because the weather at Minnesota is terrible, but they play inside. So
Yeah.
they played inside against us, and they shut us out. They went to Dallas and played inside again, but now you have to play in New York in December.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking the Giants here. Fuck it. You don't even have to look it up. I'm going to take the Giants.
All right, I'll take the Vikings. Goodness gracious me.
Oh, man.
1 o'clock on Fox. We have for the NFC South Division. 7-7 Buccaneers traveling to the 7-7 Panthers. The Buccaneers are 3-point favorites.
Listen, I like the Panthers story. I think the Bucs are kind of in trouble, but Baker's going to pull one out of his ass in this game.
I've been picking Baker a lot because I love him, but he's been losing for me a lot. And I can't.
Has he been losing, or has the team been losing for you?
The team has been losing. He's been losing. We've all been losing. And I can't do that to Trevor and say, I'm not going to pick you again. But you're doing it to me too. So I'm taking
the Panthers here.
Panthers.
The Panthers had the division lead right here and lost it to the Saints.
I know, but remember the Bucs lost to the Falcons. And the Panthers play up to their competition and down to their competition. So what can happen when 2 7-7 teams meet? They're going to tie.
They're going to tie, and honestly, that's one thing that we've never picked a tie.
Oh God, I'm just annoyed that I have to say freaking N1 every 2
I
times
know.
a week.
I know, it's so annoying.
It's so annoying. Okay, then our first.
Oh my goodness.
You okay?
Yeah, this is some good games, some shit games, and some good games.
4 or 5 on Fox. We have the 10-4 Jaguars traveling to the 12-2 Broncos. The Broncos are 3-point favorites.
I think that defense is going to be a little too much at home for the Jags. Close game, though. I'm going to say probably 27-23.
Mm-hmm.
Broncos. And another one-score game, but they're going to win this one.
I like that.
You're going to pick the Jags. I get it.
No, I'll take the Broncos.
What?
They impressed me with their win over the Packers, so I got to give them their flowers.
Damn.
They're also at home. That is the best home field advantage probably in the NFL, weather-wise. You know what I'm saying?
Weather and altitude.
Altitude.
Yes, I agree.
So I thought about that during the Packers game. I'm like, I wonder if this is really because the cold isn't impacting them, but the altitude.
The altitude was, but I still thought Green Bay was going to win that game. I really thought they were going to win it.
Yeah.
But, good on Denver.
Yep. Then we got a nice little poop bowl here, 4 or 5 p.m. on Fox. We have the 5-9 Falcons traveling to the 3-11 Cardinals. The Falcons are 3-point favorites. I don't know. I could flip a coin.
I have no reason to pick the Cardinals, so
Yeah.
I'll pick the Falcons.
I guess I will too, yeah. 4:25 on CBS. We have the 8-6 Steelers traveling to the 8-6 Lions. Lions are 7-point favorites.
7 points. Hit it.
What do they know?
They know something.
I just did it last week where the Rams were 6-point favorites over the Lions. They covered. The 7 seems a lot for 2 teams who have the same record. Really? Really,
yeah,
Joe?
there's not much. I mean, if this was at Pittsburgh, it may sway my opinion. I'm going to go Detroit here, but I agree. That is a huge spread. I mean, the game could be 27-20, right? And on paper, it doesn't look like. But 7, you see a 7-point spread. That's a higher number to me.
I agree. I'm looking on Rhode Island Sportsbook right now to see if they also have that at 7. If it's 6.5, I'll take it all day. I don't like it when they do the full. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's annoying. Give me that half. What do they call it?
The half.
There's a word for it. I just don't know what it is. I can't remember what
half. That is what it is.
It is what it is. I apologize. I'm still looking. My bets have not been great this year. I got to say that. Oh, last week has been okay. Come on, Yep, still 7. I'm gonna wait till see if that number shifts a little bit.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna guess a lot of people are gonna put money on the Steelers because it seems so high, and then it'll go down a little bit, and then I'll snag it.
Fair enough.
425. Wait, did you pick a team?
Yeah, I picked the Lions.
Okay. 425 on CBS. We have the 2-12 Raiders traveling to the 9-5 Texans. Texans are 14.5-point favorites.
I mean, Geno's sitting down for the rest of the season, it seems like. So, I mean, I don't know. Texans are white hot. They are fighting for maybe a higher position here, too. So, I'll take the Texans.
Has Alex been watching the Raiders since they've been knocked out?
Yeah, he watches. He usually gets to celebrate on Saturdays, usually with Oklahoma, and then he has to, drown himself in sorrows. And his friend is a Philly fan, so it was like a good blanking, that 31-0.
At least he went to week 1.
It's true. I mean, it's a highlight of.
There you go. Yep.
You got 2 wins this year, and one of them you got to go to the game and on the road and literally wave to all the Patriots fans leaving early. And then you lost every game. Almost every game.
And then our flexed Sunday Night Football game, 8:20 p.m. on NBC and Peacock in Universo. The 11-3 Patriots are traveling to the 7-7 Ravens. The Ravens are 3-point favorites. Not happy about that. Disrespect. Disrespectful.
I'm curious about.
I know they're home.
Sure. Maybe that's why.
Mm-hmm.
they
You give a couple points to
the home team gets a 3 points.
It's a coin flip.
But it is a 7-7 team.
Like
maybe not a true 7-7 team because Lamar. You look at the games that Lamar has played in.
But the Ravens, even in the games that he's come back, have not really impressed me that much. The Bengals just took a huge poop on themselves last week. Now I will say this is a tricky game because it's the Patriots versus my AFC Super Bowl pick.
Well, I'll make it easy for you. You take the Patriots. I'll take the Ravens.
Well, here's what happened last year, if you remember correctly, and I do remember because I remember these kind of things. Last year, you picked the Lions to go to the Super Bowl.
I did,
and then in the playoffs, you picked the Commanders to beat the Lions.
Well, I didn't expect them to run into the tank that was Jaden Daniels.
So I'm running into the same issue because the Ravens lose, they are essentially eliminated from playoff contention, and then my Super Bowl pick will be lost to time. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Like you said, I'm going to make it easy. I'm going to pick your New England Patriots.
Okay. I will pick the Ravens for some parity here. I don't know. I don't know.
Even though we lost that game, the Patriots still showed some moxie. They showed some aura.
Yes.
But the second half, they gotta fix those struggles. And this is another primetime game for Drake May to show off for the pundits.
Yeah, and I just don't know about. I just can't trust the Ravens. I'm going to take them just so we can be different here, but I just don't know if I trust the Ravens at this point.
Last year, people said that Josh Allen won the MVP because he had less weapons than Lamar Jackson. He did more with less. Drake May definitely has less weapons than Matt Stafford. Running game, Adams, Puka. He lost last week, but he had 2 rushing touchdowns. He looked pretty good. He looked sly. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Fair.
But maybe they'll vote for Josh Allen again.
About that. No.
I wouldn't vote for anyone but Drake.
But who's coach of the year?
That's a tough one. Ben Johnson, Vrabel, Liam Cohen. It's probably going to depend who wins the division.
Yeah.
Does Vrabel win? Fair. Does Cohen win?
That's fair.
Ben Johnson. Monday, December 22nd, 8:15 p.m. on ESPN and ABC. The 10-4 49ers are traveling to the 8-6 Colts. 49ers are 6-point favorites. Phillip Rivers sounds like he's going to start again. I will take the 49ers.
I want to take the Niners too, but again, Phillip Rivers comes out and beats a team that's fucking 10-4. You put him right in that hall. Put him right in the hall. Fuck it. Let everybody in. Everybody can get in the hall. Who gives a shit? I'll take the Niners in this one though.
Agreed.
That ended so abruptly. All right. Do you have your top 10?
Yeah, sorry.
Power rankings here?
I locked my thing, so I am ready.
The MOJO Show Power Rankings.
Number 10, I'm not happy about this, but I still have the Philadelphia Eagles there. I feel like they're on the downturn, but they did just shut a team out. As bad as the Raiders, they're still an NFL team, even though everyone's been getting shut out lately, but they're the defending Super Bowl champions. They're going to have that, probably win that division again, break my favorite record in the world. Eagles at 10.
Number 10, back on my list for the first time in probably months, is your former San Diego Chargers, who I love their throwbacks that are the ones that we know, the Navy ones.
Yeah, I know. It's so funny how,
it became the throwback, but they were so, I'm sick of the powder blue.
Oh.
But I kind of replaced them with Jacksonville. Jacksonville's probably at my number 11. I bounced them. The Chargers, I don't know about them yet, but they knocked out the Chiefs, so whatever. I'll give them the number 10 spot.
Number 9, I got my Packers, my NFC Super Bowl pick. They dropped pretty far with that most recent loss. I still think they're a quiet contender, but with Parsons getting hurt, that kind of changes the whole equation. They were that team that was right there, got him to put him over the top. Now he's hurt. Not great.
Not great for them. Number 9, which actually probably should be a little bit higher on my list, the white hot Houston Texans. Look out now, baby. They might be going for a run. 2 years in a row with at least one playoff win. We counted them out early. CJ was out. They got a couple wins with Davis Mills, and look at them now. So watch out for the Texans in the playoffs.
Number 8, I have the Santa Clara 49ers. You know, if this were any other year, they'd be sniffing a 1 seed, but they're third in their division with the very good record. Talk about backup quarterbacks. That's been the topic this week. Mac Jones carried them a couple of weeks and kept them afloat. Purdy's come back in, done the damage, and they're could surprise people in the playoffs.
There was another team that was cuspy and didn't make my top 10 this week, but they have in the past. Number 8, I have the Philadelphia Eagles. I think they kind of got a gimme game, a little feel-good game against the Raiders. A.J. Brown's going to get traded in the offseason. Question mark on them, but they are the Super Bowl champions. So, number 8. I wouldn't want to play them in the playoffs.
Yeah, I would not want to play this next team in the playoffs either with their defense, the white hot Houston Texans at number 7. Their defense is legit, and I think you already said what had to be said about them. They started slow. If they start a little bit better, they'd be walking away with that division, but they're coming on when it matters the most.
Number 7, your Chicago Bears. I don't know what's going on, but, man, what a difference a year makes. They win this week against Green Bay. They might make a playoff run. Mm-hmm. They might make a big run in that playoffs, especially with some injuries. You never know what's going to happen here.
That's true. Number 6, I have my AFC South champions, the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think Liam Cohen has got them believing in themselves. Trevor Lawrence just had 6 total touchdowns, which is insane. So he's starting to come on. He's really starting to feel it. Now's the time, Trevor. Now's the time.
Duval. Number 6, I have the Green Bay Packers. I still believe in them. The Micah injury is huge. This is a big game against Chicago coming up. You just beat them 2 weeks ago. I did pick Chicago in this game. Wouldn't be surprised if Green Bay wins. They are the big brother to the Bears. For now, they're in the number 6 slot. I had them beating the Broncos on the road, but the Broncos are the whitest and hottest team. So for that, they're still at number 6 for me.
Number 5, I have the Chicago Bears. I think I said last week that them and the Packers are just going to flip-flop depending on how they do. They're back on top. Packers are down below. This is a big game this week. They could flop again depending on what happens there. But Ben Johnson has got them believing just like Liam Cohen does. So it's all about that hot young stud at coach.
Bam. Yeah. Wow. Number 5, I have the Buffalo Bills. Good win last week against Cincinnati. It was a little weird at the end. Good win against New England when you were down 21-0, but I still think you're playing with fire. That Josh Allen factor, though, is a problem. Mm-hmm. So for now, they're at number 5. But who knows? They could shoot right back up this list. Who knows?
Number 4, I have your New England Patriots. I'm a little sneaky worried. A little sneaky worried about that second half performance. Not great. It's like that perfect, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself because people were saying that at the beginning of this year they would have been happy with 8 wins this year. An improvement from Drake. The goalposts have moved dramatically, but maybe they've moved a little too far.
Right. That was us last year. I get it.
So let's slow our roll a little bit. I would love a magical run in the playoffs, but it's all house money for me right now. But that second half concerns me. Our defense is struggling without Milton, but I still think we can make some noise. We can rattle some cages.
Number 4, I have the Seattle Seahawks. Outside of last week, which was not an impressive game, maybe it was the Phillip Rivers effect. He came back in, he was larger than life. And I think maybe he just created a little bit of a shitstorm. But they still are a high-powered offense. They are one of the best teams in the NFC. Believe in Darnold, as I say.
No. Number 3, I have the Buffalo Bills. The one thing I will say, I dare any Cowboys fan to put an Eagles team above them in the power rankings. I will do that here. I'd rather beat a division opponent later in the season as opposed to earlier in the season. We did beat the Bills. I'm happy about that, but it was early. It's a good thing that we're trading blows back and forth, beating them at home. They beat us at home. But Josh Allen, it's a Josh Allen factor.
Yep.
I've said it a couple times in the show. He has it. The path is opening before him like Moses. He's just gonna walk through. And that dude can put teams on his back like you wouldn't believe. It's nuts, and I hate him, and I love him, and congratulations.
Wait to see if they get any free agent weapons or draft any weapons.
They're opening that new stadium next year.
And the new stadium, they're going to be a problem. Number 3, I have the New England Patriots. It was a close game, tale of two halves kind of thing, but they still have they had a pretty good win streak going. They beat Buffalo at home, to your point. They dropped a game to Buffalo, and a game that they were winning by, not your father's 21-point lead, but they stayed in it. Like, they didn't get blanked in a big game like that. They're playing the Ravens. Ravens are 7-7. Big test, though. Big test. They win this one. Bounce back. What are you made of now?
Right. Back on prime time. National audience.
What are you made of?
Don't shrink. Number 2, I have the Denver Broncos. That was a big win. Big win against the division leader at the time at home. But they put their nuts on the table, and they won that game handily, in my opinion. And I never felt like it was in doubt, that game. I feel like they controlled it, even though the score stayed a little bit close. They had control of that.
When you just said nuts on the table, have you ever watched Kingdom?
No.
The show? Well, this guy was telling, you probably know the guy in real life. I forget his name. He's a big wrestling fan. But he tells him, he's like, you gotta fucking put your nuts on the table. And then later in the episode, he comes over and stands by a girl and literally puts his nuts on the table. Number 2, I have the Denver Broncos too. That was probably the best win of the year. I really thought Green Bay was going to go in there and get the win. I said it like 5 times in this one episode. They didn't. A little bit of that home cooking. The defense is stout. Watch out for Denver in the playoffs. Right now, they're at my number 2.
Number 1, I have and almost said St. Louis Rams again. Los Angeles Rams. McVay, talk about coaches. McVay's great. Stafford's playing his best ball. The Adams injury spooks me a little bit, but Puka Nacua has stepped up and been scoring the touchdowns where they need them. Their running game, they found that they got Williams, who's playing well, but they found a number 2 who's running almost just as well. His name escapes me currently, but that's a scary 1-2 punch.
Ditto. I have the Rams at number 1. To your point, everything you just said. Big game against Seattle. There's Devontae, some playing issues. I don't know why I picked him. Number 1. Who knows what's going to happen in the playoffs, though?
I know it's going to be a wild, wild ride for the playoffs. I feel like I'm ready for it to be here now. That the season should be over.
Well, what? So there's only week 18 is in January.
Yeah, we have 3 weeks left. We have 16, 17,
So it's the 21st, 28th, and then whatever the 4th.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
So by the time I get back to work, we're going to be in the playoffs.
Yep.
Wow.
Is there?
Man, what a time. What a ride. I had a good season. I lost my bet like 2 months ago. That sucks. I forgot about that whole thing, and then it came back up again. I was like, that sucks.
That does suck.
Whatever.
I'm looking forward to it.
Go Patriots. All right. Anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe.
Be number 105.
I know. Well, that's another thing. Yes.
Yeah.
We finally hit 100.
Yep.
Right. That was our goal for the season.
Yep.
I think we added 30 subscribers so far just this season.
Let's go.
Big. It doesn't sound like a lot, but a lot goes into this whole program.
Yep.
And we've been doing this now for 3 years.
Right.
So keep subscribing. Share this with your family and friends. We do shout outs.
Yeah.
Write comments. We read them and stuff. And
We read them on the air. I don't think there was one from this past week. I'm trying to think really quick. There was the Bears one a few weeks ago, but yeah, I didn't really see one this week. So let me do a quick gander.
If not, we'll have
just to make sure there was nothing that popped up.
Go back and double check. Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. We don't even plan this. I really thought that it was going to go faster.
I know, because it was less fantasy to talk about.
Right.
It's not loading for me. So if you submit a comment this week, I'm sorry.
All good.
I'll shout it out next time. Ooh, we got some likes, some comments.
Weekly.
Oh, there was one. I'm so sorry. Vol X Storm said that I said the Bills got a little lucky over the Bengals a couple weeks ago because of the pick six. He did make a good point that James Cook did fumble on the goal line.
Yep.
He did make a good point, so I'll give him that. But you still got lucky.
But at the end of the day, you still got lucky.
Thank you.
But anyway, yes, new episodes every week. We post the shorts. We're on the TikToks. And
If you want to get some good, fun NFL talk without all the hot takes that people just say for funsies,
Well, that's the other thing. We're not like the ESPNs of the world. We're not doing shit. We're not saying Cam Newton, Stephen A. bullshit just to get fucking clicks, right?
Yeah, no.
We're just
Speaking
two dudes
speaking from the heart
who don't know ball.
Do not know ball.
Until next time.
Bye.